You know, I've worked in hospitals for over 30 years, and there are mornings I will never forget. The night before I saw my patients smiling, talking with their children, but the next morning they were lying there, eyes distant, half their body motionless, unable to say a single word. Stroke comes that quietly, no knock on the door, no warning sign. I want you to imagine this. It's late at night. The kitchen is silent, bathed in the warm glow of a single light above the counter. You open the fridge, grab a slice of cake just for a little treat or pop, open a can of soda just to quench your thirst. Then you head to bed believing everything is fine. But deep inside, your body is working hard to process the sugar, fat, or salt you just put in, and your blood vessels are quietly bearing the strain. I once had a patient, Mr. H, 68 years old. He told me, "I don't eat that much, doctor. Just a pack of instant noodles and a cookie at night." But 3 years later, he came to me with half his face drooping, his speech slowed. It was a mild stroke, and he wished he had known sooner. What I want to tell you is this. Stroke is not random. It's the result of small habits repeated day after day, year after year. But here's the good news. Those same habits, if changed, can become the key to a completely different future. Clear arteries, steady blood pressure, and a healthy heart. Today, I'm going to share with you my experiences, real patient stories, and simple scientific evidence. So you'll understand that with just a little change each day, you can go a long way toward avoiding stroke. And here's the best part: we can absolutely take control of prevention. The beautiful thing is, stroke prevention doesn't have to be about big, overwhelming changes. Sometimes it starts with something as simple as what you put on your plate. I'm going to tell you about 7 foods I've recommended to my patients to eat every single day, not as medicine, but as a natural part of their meals, to keep their blood vessels clear, blood pressure steady, and stroke far away. Group 1, fatty fish oil for the river. I want you to imagine your blood vessels as a river. If that river is filled with trash, the water will flow slowly, maybe even get blocked. Fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, mackerel, are nature's lubricating oil that keeps that river running smoothly. I once had a patient, Mr. John, 72 years old, with slightly high blood pressure and bad cholesterol. Instead of fried fish, I guided him to have baked or steamed salmon 2 to 3 times a week. 6 months later, his triglycerides dropped significantly, and his blood pressure was more stable. The reason fatty fish contain omega-3s, the healthy fats that reduce vessel wall inflammation, lower bad cholesterol, and prevent platelets from sticking together to form clots. You don't need a lot. Just replace some red meat with fatty fish a few times a week, and you'll help your blood vessels breathe easier. Group 2, leafy greens armor for your arteries. A large U.S. study showed that people who ate at least 1 cup of leafy greens daily, like spinach, kale, collard greens, had up to a 20% lower risk of stroke than those who ate very little. I still remember Mrs. Mary, 65, with high blood pressure and on 2 medications. She told me, "Doctor, I don't like vegetables." We started with just a handful of sautéed spinach at dinner. Months later, she began making green smoothies with banana and apple every morning. A year later, her blood pressure medication was cut in half. Leafy greens are rich in potassium, which balances sodium, vitamin K, which prevents calcium buildup in the arteries, and antioxidants that protect vessel walls from damage. To me, they're like a soft armor protecting your arteries every single day. Group 3, berries sweetness that loves your heart. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, beautiful to the eye and natural medicine for your cardiovascular system. I tell my patients, if you crave something sweet, choose something nature made with antioxidants built in. Berries contain anthocyanins, compounds that help lower blood pressure and improve vessel elasticity. They also fight inflammation, a silent trigger for atherosclerosis. I remember Mr. Bill, a retired police officer who once had a transient ischemic attack. We replaced his morning pastry with a small bowl of blueberries. Months later, his blood sugar improved too. Group 4, nuts and seeds, small but mighty almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, black beans, black sesame, tiny but packed with magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats. They nourish the heart, reduce inflammation, and keep blood pressure steady. My patient, Linda, 60, used to have nighttime leg cramps and fluctuating blood pressure. We added a mix of 7 C's to her morning plain yogurt. A month later, she said, "I sleep better, and my calves don't spasm anymore." The best part is you don't need much. Just a small handful a day. but choose unsalted, unsweetened types. Group 5, tomatoes and lycopene-rich foods. The red shield lycopene is a powerful antioxidant found in tomatoes, watermelon, red peppers. It helps lower bad cholesterol and protect artery walls. I recall Mr. Frank, 68, who loved pizza, but loaded with cheese and processed meats. We switched to homemade pizza, whole grain crust, fresh tomato sauce, veggies, and a little cheese. Over time, he lost 11 pounds and his blood pressure improved. Cooked tomatoes actually have more lycopene, so tomato soup or homemade sauce is a great choice. Group 6, oats and whole grains. A solid foundation. Good carbs don't hurt your arteries. The question is which ones you choose. Oats, brown rice, whole barley are rich in soluble fiber, which helps lower cholesterol and keeps blood sugar stable. Mrs. Susan, 70, used to eat white bread every morning. We switched her to oatmeal with some walnuts and berries. The result, her LDL dropped significantly and she felt fuller for longer. Group 7, extra virgin olive oil, liquid gold for the heart. Not all fats are bad. Extra virgin olive oil contains monounsaturated fats and polyphenols that reduce inflammation and protect arteries. Mr. George, 66, used to cook everything with butter. We switched him to olive oil for salads, roasted vegetables, and fish. 3 months later, his cholesterol profile improved and he felt lighter on his walks. You see, there's no single superfood powerful enough to protect you on its own. But when these 7 foods become a natural part of your daily meals together, they create a powerful defense system for your blood vessels. I want you to remember, preventing a stroke doesn't start at the hospital. It starts right in your kitchen with the plate you hold in your hand each day. So where will you start today? Maybe it's a bowl of oatmeal instead of a pastry, a handful of berries instead of candy, a serving of fish instead of red meat. Share in the comments what will you try first. And don't forget to subscribe so I can share more stories, knowledge, and inspiration to help you live healthier, longer, and happier. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm always here to listen and answer them with you. And when you have a great idea, don't forget to share it so others can learn from it too. If you find this video helpful and meaningful, please give it a like and share it. Who knows, your share today might save a life tomorrow. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video so we can keep living longer, healthier lives together every day.